Hello, thank you for taking some time to view this video. I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is to give you some tips and tricks on how to increase your online presence. Also is to compare your website to a local competitor's website in the HVAC area. So I'll talk about content, backlinks, and citations, and you could use those tips and tricks to increase that in that area. But if you want to speak on anything further, feel free to reach out and email, text, or phone call. But either way, if you like this video or not, just if you leave like a line of feedback for me, that'll help me get better in helping some of these local businesses just increase their online revenue. So first off, let's talk about content. So when we talk about content, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, depending on the competition and number of keywords needed. So just looking at your website, you guys are obviously doing a very well job on your website, a lot of content. You guys are actually ranked very high. I'll show you some numbers on the tools we use to do deeper dives in websites. But a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place keywords throughout your website. It tells Google exactly in what terms you want your website to be found for. For instance, I picked HVAC services because I know that's a service you guys provide. I know plumbing services, you're actually at the very top. You're one of the top competitors in the plumbing services. But to expand your business, you might think about doing some things in the HVAC services just online to increase that revenue. So when I type that in, HVAC services, Arlington, Texas, this is what comes up. Here is the map pack area here, and that's with citations. I'll talk a little bit more about that. And we call this here organics. So the goal is to be on the first page of any kind of search that consumers do, because very few consumers will go to page 2 or 3 to find a service in an area. So the goal is to be on page 1. So I'll take your website and compare it to this top competitor's website, Airco, and see if you can outrank them in the HVAC services area. So I spoke on keywords, and this is a tool we use. It's called Ahrefs, and it's just do a deeper dive in websites and give you some analytics. So here's your website here. So you guys are obviously doing very well in keywords, 6,000 keywords. And when I do a lot of website dives, I don't see this many, so not much I can do for you with your keywords there. You guys are obviously do a very well job in that area. Compared to your competitor's website, they only have 144 keywords, but we'll talk about why they're still outranking you in the HVAC area. So here's some of their keywords they're using. And when you do deeper dives in keywords, not all keywords are created equal. So you want to have this high search volume, and that makes it easier for people to find you. But one thing we need to focus on is backlinks. So backlinks is anywhere you find one website linking to your website. These act like an endorsement of your website from others, and it builds trust with Google, and it's like a vouching for you. So think of it as a popularity contest. The more backlinks wins, but not all the time. Not all backlinks are created equal. So you want to have other HVAC services, heat and air services, websites linking back to you. It doesn't really do you any good for like a dentist or a restaurant website linking to you. So for you guys, you have over 1,000 backlinks, and with 284 different domains, that's a very strong website as well. But comparing that to your top competitor, and here's their website, Airco, in the HVAC area is the keyword that I picked. So for them, let's go back to their analytics. So for them, they do have over 2,000 backlinks. So you have over 1,000, they have over 2,000 with 137 different domains. So this is the big reason, even though you have more keywords than them, this is one reason why they're outranking you when it comes to HVAC services searches with Google. So just think about that, just insert some more backlinks in those areas. And then finally, citations. So citations is anywhere where your business name, number, or address are shown exactly as per your Google business profile. So citations help you rank in this map pack here. So you want to be in the top 3 or 4. Sometimes there's only 3, but sometimes 4. But you want to be in the top 3 in any kind of search. And it's just extremely important for local businesses to be found here. Kind of like organics. People don't go on to page 2. Google consumers, they don't go on to this to find more services in a certain area. So the goal is to be in the top 3. And citations include directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, 100 others. So the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet, and the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you outrank them. So you want to be on that page. And then so once your content, backlinks, and citations, when they come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at in the HVAC area for that. So the goal is to be closer to here, so we can get you on that first page of organics here. As you said, plumbing services, when I type in, plumbing services just here, as I said earlier, you guys are obviously killing it in this area, so you guys are actually number one in organics, so I work with a lot of businesses that get them closer, if they're on page 4 or 5, to get them up here. But for you, even the plumbing, I would look at maybe doing something in your Google business profile to get you also in here, as well as the organics, and even looking at some, there's your ads there, so you do a lot of investments in ads. Your business is growing, so kudos on that. But anything I could help you with, please feel free to reach out via email, phone call, or text. And then, as I said earlier, if you just leave me some feedback on this video, it helps me get better just shooting some of these videos for local business, just helping them out. Thank you. Have a great day.